Hey, I'm Wally. This is the First Life. Welcome back. If you've been here before, if not, greetings. Today we are putting on the second coat of Satanite Refractory on the Mr. Volcano Hero Forge. Um, the first video or the first coating, I should say, I recorded, and it turned out later when I went to edit it that I never turned on the microphone. So I got a 36-minute video of absolute silence. I'll try to still post it, maybe do some like talking over it, or just super fast motion with a cool soundtrack. I don't know. One way or the other, either you've already seen it because I would post it first, or I wasn't able to fix it and didn't post it. Either way, this is the second coating of the Satanite Refractory. The first coating is dry, but it already has some cracks forming along the bottom, and even some here along the top. So hopefully I added a little more water to this mix than it's called for, because I'm hoping that'll get down into the cracks. And maybe fix them before they become a problem. I don't know. I've seen some people put this on with a paintbrush, but I saw John over at Old Hickory Forge do it with his hands, and that looked like a much more complete coating. So I went ahead, 2x2 hands of blue, and get it done. If you don't know that reference, it's alright. You can still stay shiny and enjoy the video. There will be plenty of nerd references throughout the course of this channel. Now you're supposed to let this dry 24 to 48 hours. I had the first coat, put the first coat on, I think 2 days ago. So it was very, very dry today. Put this coat on, I'll let that dry. Today's Thursday. So maybe Saturday morning I'll actually fire up the forge. That'll be exciting. First live mistake, or forging mistake. I've made several YouTube mistakes already, including not turning the mic on for the last video. But this channel is not just for new blacksmiths to learn from my mistakes, but also new YouTubers. I know how easy it looks when the pros do it, and then when you try to do it and it's actually difficult, maybe you get a little discouraged. Hopefully, if you see this channel, see that I'm out here making the same mistakes that you've made, or maybe you haven't made yet but can learn from mine. It will prevent you from getting discouraged. You can continue along your journey, becoming whatever it is that you want to be. This is one of my favorite shirts. I'm going to do my best not to get any of this on it. Here's how I have no idea if it'll wash out or not. Also, on a side note, if you've seen any of the videos about this particular forge, the Mr. Volcano forge, then you've probably run across Christ-centered Ironworks videos on this one and the double burner, where they replaced the rubber hose that came with the forge, replaced it with a braided steel line. What I could not find on any of their videos about that subject is what they replaced the nozzle with, because the one that comes with it will not accept the braided steel line. So I replaced my nozzle with this brass fitting, and it seems to fit the braided line perfectly. I will try to leave a link to it. I got it on Amazon. It was delivered the next day. I'll try to leave a link to it in the description below. I'm not affiliated. It's not an affiliate link. I don't know what any of that stuff is. I'm not standing to make any money off of it either way. Just trying to help you out, because when I was looking for the answer, I couldn't find it anywhere. But it's a 1/2 inch by 3/8. The brass gas nozzle. I think it was $10, $10 or $11, and it's, like I said, it's shipped the next day. I had to put a little heat onto the nozzle that came with to get it to unscrew. Just a little heat though. And then the braided line comes with the Teflon tape already, so I just used that. Peeled off the old Teflon tape that was already there. Put on a new layer. It seems to work just fine, or fit just fine. Once I get everything all hooked up and the gas hooked up, then I'll obviously check it, make sure it's not leaking. I think I filled in all the cracks pretty good. I got everything. Looks like everything is coated. The good thing is it lightens. When it dries, the refractory gets a lighter color, so you can tell which parts you missed. When you're putting on a second coat. The blanket, the insulating blanket, did not change color when it dried, which I guess is common. Some of them will go white when they dry, some of them stay pink. Mine stayed pink. And I think I talked about that in the first video where the microphone was not turned on. There we have the second coat. Make sure I get the edges a little better. That's that, all coated up. And ready to sit around and do nothing 24 to 48 hours while it dries up. Shirt stayed clean. Shorts mostly clean. And that's that. Thank you for joining me. I will see you again in a couple of days. Well, I'll be filming again in a couple of days. I'll see you again in about a month. That's it.